Hi, everybody. It's Honest John again. The GOP is concerned about its image. They seem to think that somehow Americans have a misconception of what they are all about. Actually, the problem for them is what they're all about. But being the good sport that I am, I'm going to give them a little advice. First, knock off the voter suppression stuff. It's hard to think well of people that try to take the right to vote away from millions of legal American voters. And you might want to knock off the robocalls and mailings with the wrong information about the date of the election and the location of polling places. Those things don't work anymore, and they make you look sleazy. And that's part of your problem. People think you are sleazy and dishonest because you do sleazy and dishonest things. Second, stop fucking with the middle class. In Wisconsin, your governor took money away from workers and gave it to rich people. In Michigan, they've just stripped unions of their rights. Taking away workers' rights is not a way to make workers think well of you. In 2014, Michigan will be once again a blue state, and it will never be a red state again. And on a national level, you're insisting that everyone except the rich should make sacrifices in order to pay off our national debt. You insist corporate taxes are too high, even though many corporations pay no federal income tax at all, and even have money handed to them by the government. You insist on going after Social Security and Medicare, even though they have not contributed a penny to the debt. People think you are the party of the 1% because you are the party of the 1%. Third, you might want to try actually respecting the Constitution. For all your talk about the Constitution, your stance on abortion would enshrine into law the religious convictions of the most fanatical and ignorant adherents of Christianity, even though the Constitution clearly separates church and state. And women, they really don't like it when old men tell them what their rights are. Your stance on gay rights is an attempt to draw an exception to our core belief that everybody's created equal. The Constitution wasn't meant to be convenient. Either we all have rights or none of us do. Fourth, it's all about what happens in the states. You can pretend to reach out to women, immigrants, and the middle class. But as long as your governors and legislators continue to pass laws that are against women, against immigrants, and against the middle class, nobody's going to believe you. And fifth, come back to the real world. You have drifted so far to the right that most Americans are repulsed by you. Americans in general are uncomfortable with fanatics and crazy people. Having candidates like Todd Akin and Richard Murdoch and paints you with the crazy brush. Having people like Michelle Bachmann and Sarah Palin and Louis Gohmert makes you look stupid. The American people think you are extreme and ignorant because so many of you are. Thanks for listening.